This podcast is brought to you by ArtSpire, presented by the Pump House Regional Arts Center to attract, engage, and connect artists and the community through an art fair and sale on Saturday, June 12th. Information is at artspire.thepumphouse.org. We chat with Puja Mehta of Indian Meal Kits. We talk about how the business got its start, what sets her products apart, Indian food in La Crosse and the public response, how to order online, and what's next for this area business. You can find more conversations on our website, lacrosselocal.com. I'm Amy.
And I'm Brent.
And this is La Crosse Local.
My name is Puja Mehta. I live in La Crescent, Minnesota now, very close to La Crosse. I was born in India, but I'm here from 22 years. What led me to cooking is I was missing my mom's food. So I started learning Indian cooking from her. And that made me cook more. And I started loving cooking, feeding all my friends Indian food. And that just kept going.
Moving to a smaller community, I imagine, like La Crescent, there mustn't be that many opportunities for Indian food. How did the Indian Meal Kit get its start?
That's a good question. There is not so many availability of Indian food. That's true. And that was one thing which my friends were missing too. I cook for my friends all the time, and they usually ask me, how do you cook this? Or one of my friends suggested me, why don't you start a cooking class? So I thought, okay, let me try in food co-op cooking classes. So I tried and the response was good, but I saw that it was hard to find the Indian spices, lentils, and, bread. So that made me feel, why don't I start something like this? And Blue Apron and HelloFresh was already in the market, but there was nothing like Indian Meal Kit. So yeah, that's where Indian Meal Kit came.
Like these Blue Apron, which I've seen and I've tried before, HelloFresh, what sets your product apart from the other sort of mail order kits?
There are a lot of meal kits available nowadays, but Indian Meal Kit is only one that sets us apart. It's because it's all authentic Indian food, which is hard to find in Indian restaurants. I'm trying to bring the recipes which I used to eat in my home in India and trying to make it easier. So now Indian food, anyone can make it at their home with just this box, Indian Meal Kit. So that's what was my goal, to make Indian food easier for people to make.
Going from what seemed like the very popular classes at the People's Food Co-op, what's been the public response to the meal kits?
The response been good and steady. I have returning customers and they all wait for my meal kit every week. So we have one meal kit. We change every week a different meal kit. So I have 15 different types of meal kits. Yeah, and I have a lot of customers in La Crosse, but I have new customers coming from different parts of America. And some of them travel to India and they come and tell me that they were looking for authentic Indian food and they didn't find it in Indian restaurant. So they're getting this here in Indian Meal Kit. So that's happy thing for me.
So I've also heard that, a lot of people, of course, are staying home because of COVID. They're cooking, they're learning how to bake bread, they're doing all sorts of different things that they used to do in the past. How has COVID affected your business?
Positive and negative both. Like positive in a way that, as you said, people are trying new things. People are trying to cook from scratch. So Indian Meal Kit has been popular for that way. But because of COVID, we couldn't find fresh groceries at the same time. So I recreated some of the recipes I made, which doesn't need so much fresh groceries. So I had to be more innovative in that, but it's going good. We never closed our business in this pandemic because we wanted to make sure that people have this meal kit available so they can make food. They don't have to go out and buy new things.
How does it work when people go to the website? They get to choose from the variety of them, or how does that work?
Currently, we sell one meal kit in 10 days, which is very different from other meal kit services. You have to buy the service. In this one, you don't buy the service. You just buy one meal kit or however meal kit you want. But we send it to you on the date. You can see on the website, it's mentioned this date it will be available. So yeah, we either deliver to you or you can buy it from Food Co-op La Crosse or festivals in Unalaska. So yeah, it's one meal kit in 10 days and it changes. So there are 15 different types of meal kits, as I said before, which you can pick one from.
So if people want to find out more, where do they head or where do they pick up these meal kits?
They can go online to indianmealkits.com. That's the website. And also they can go to the store, La Crosse Food Co-op store, then the festivals in Unalaska. So those two stores we are selling right now, and our majority of business is online where people can buy. And also buy subscriptions on the sites too, where they just have to pay one time every month and they will get delivered.
La Crosse Local Podcast is a production of River Travel Media. Do you have an interview idea you'd like to share with us? Message us on Facebook at La Crosse Local. Find out more about us at lacrosselocal.com, and you can subscribe to the La Crosse Local Podcast on your favorite podcast app. If you like us, rate us 5 stars. We appreciate it.